Hello guys, we are back with our next lecture. In this lecture, let us go through ozone layer depletion, guys. So basically, few climate changes or few chemicals or few gases will be damaging the ozone layer, guys. So I hope everyone knows what is ozone layer, right? So in simple words, you can say it is nothing but a cover to earth, guys. Okay, so in simple words, I'm taking in normal words. Okay, you cannot write that as a definition, but for your understanding. Okay, so it is some kind of a cover to our atmosphere which is transparent, and the main goal of it is to reduce the sun rays, guys. So basically, if the sun rays intensity and everything is too high, this ozone layer will help us by reducing its intensity, guys. So it is going to be as a shield for the sun for us. Okay, so where does it locate? That will be the definition, guys. Okay, so let us go through the definition and all those things so that we'll be having a clear idea. Okay, the ozone layer is found between stratosphere and troposphere, guys. So basically, Earth is having multiple layers like atmosphere, stratosphere, troposphere, like that. Okay, so based on those layers, it is in between stratosphere and troposphere. Okay, so the ozone layer filters out and converts UV light into heat energy. This makes it a high temperature than other parts of the upper layer. Okay, so basically whatever intensity which is coming from the sun will be reduced here. Okay, okay, sorry for that, guys. Okay, so basically whenever the sun rays are falling on this ozone layer, so these sun rays are absorbed by the layer, right? So indirectly these sun rays or the temperature or the heat will be in between these layers only, right? So indirectly inside the ozone layer only those will be stored. So basically that is the reason why this layers will be too heat or too high temperature than the other layers. Okay, so let us continue. So ozone or trioxide gas, okay, so you can call it as a trioxide gas, that is nothing but O3, guys. Okay, so made of 3 oxygen atoms form a thin layer of 3 mm, that is nothing but 0.12 inches thick over the entire earth at approximately 10 to 30 miles above the earth's surface. Okay, so in the absence of ozone layer, if earth would not have been existed, so basically the sun rays are really dangerous for us, guys. So basically the sun rays will be consisting of UV light, right? Yes, so those things cannot be tolerable by our skin. So that is the reason why human doesn't even exist without the existence of ozone layer. Okay, so it is a natural layer formed as a natural shield or a protection layer at higher altitude of a stratosphere, okay, against the bombardance of the ultraviolet radiation of the sun. Okay, so what are the impacts of the ozone layer? So what it will happen if it is not there? We'll be getting multiple skin diseases, destruction of marine life. So basically the fishes and all the marine animals cannot stay, and damaging both the plants and any kind of ecosystem, guys, because the temperature will be too high that we cannot withstand it. Okay, so how you can prevent it? So basically there are multiple places where the ozone layer has just got some small holes, you can say, or small paths in which the light is coming outside. So those places are, you can just search them, guys. Okay, so how you can prevent these kind of issues like those holes and all those things? So basically these holes and everything exist because of the things that we do in our earth, guys. Okay, so like pollution, so that is nothing but limit private vehicle driving. So basically the driving of vehicles, like, it is a huge pollution, right? Yes, so use eco-friendly products. Okay, so avoid use of pesticides, follow, reduce, reuse and recycle. So emission of dangerous gases from the industry should be stopped. So these are some kind of applications, you can say, in simple words, to reduce the impact. Okay, so if you are having a doubt that how O3 is formed and everything are formed, so this is the equation, guys, you can say. Okay 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 so the same theory is written here, so you can just go through it, guys. Okay 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 so let us continue with the effects and okay okay Okay, so the effects on human life, oh, the same effects are there, guys, like skin burns, eye disorders, and human immunity to diseases. Okay, so that's what it is written here. Okay, so for other living organisms, UV rays are particularly harmful to some plants and animals living in the sea. Okay, so those are called as planktons. So basically they are under the water. Okay, so UV rays damage certain crops like rice. So even rice will be damaged due to those UV rays, and UV radiation can damage paints and clothing also. Okay, so I hope everyone got some basic idea about ozone layer, right? So how it is formed and all those things. Okay, so in the next lecture we will be going through greenhouse gas, guys. Okay, so greenhouse gases. Okay, so let us meet in the next lecture. Thank you, thanks for watching.